Okay, so for the next lesson, I'm going to mess around with some photos and give you an idea how to manipulate photos and how to take out background and add color. So I think you remember what we did here. If not, go back and see the first video. It'll give you a very good structure of how to get started, add text, move text, and create colors. Okay? So I'm going to close this out. I don't need that. New canvas. Okay, I know that works for what I want. I'm going to go down to transparency, make sure it's on, hit OK, and here's my new object. Okay, now I want to do that because if I have one with a background on it and I bring a picture on it, when I cut out the background of the picture, it's going to have the color, the original color that I started with. I don't want that. I want it to be blank in the background so I can add the color that I choose or the picture that I choose. So I'm going to go over here. I could just go to File, Open as Layer even, or Open, and select something from my desktop and drag it in. Okay? But I'm going to just go to my desktop and literally drag something in. So let me see what I got here. How does this look? Oh, that looks nice. Let's check this out. Okay, I literally just left clicked and dragged that picture into my canvas. Okay, so here I can use the eraser tool to get rid of some of the background. Okay, let me see, because I didn't click the eraser tool. Click, and voila. And just erase and erase and erase. I can make the size of the eraser bigger so that I can do some parts quicker. Nice. Okay. Okay, beautiful. Then I can make it smaller and I can get in a little closer. I can also select the type of object that I use. I can use this little rectangle for straight lines that I want to get under that are really tight. I can do that, which is nice. Or I can change to a star. You never know. People may want a star. Okay? So I can change the head of the paintbrush. I like using just the big black one because it allows me to erase everything completely, right? And I like the flexibility of the circle tool because I could even get in areas like this with the circle tool, etc. Okay, so that's one way of getting out backgrounds from a photo. It may be a little time consuming, but it definitely works. And when you do that, you really got to take your time and pay attention. Maybe blow up the item a little bigger where you can see it and really get in there. Because what happens is um, when you do put a color in the background, all your mistakes, like these little black lines or whatever I missed in here, will appear. Then you have to clean the picture again, which is fine, but it's just more work to some degree. Okay, so I'm going to undo all this. Let me see how much it's going to take me to get it back to normal. Oh, well, I did undid. Oh, well, undid everything. All right, so I'm going to go back here and drag my car in again, and we're going to start from scratch. But this time, we're going to learn how to use the path tool. The path tool is cool because you can cut out objects, you can cut around objects, you can color objects without affecting the rest of the picture, etc. So that's a pretty cool feature. For this, I'm going to select path. I'm going to come down to a starting point and left click. Okay, now this is a straight line. So I'm just going to go to the end of that line and hit click again. Now this is a curve. If I did a straight line, I'll be cutting off part of the tire. So I'm going to do little bitty movements around the tire so I could keep the shape. Here to here, pretty straight. Uh, that's straight enough. Straight enough. Now again, I can go and pull them down to make them a little more perfect, which is a great feature. Let's go here. Now let's say I have this little gap here, and I can do a little dot here where it curves in, and then one here, one here. That's a pretty straight shot.